Hello, my name is Szymon Futyma. In today's podcast, we'll be talking about Elon Musk. I created this podcast to inspire teens to succeed in life. So this is my episode 7. So we'll be publishing every single podcast every single Saturday. And today's podcast will be talking about Elon Musk. If you guys didn't know, Elon Musk is my role model, or whatever you call it. I got inspired by him to create these podcasts. I got inspired to be in technology, being interested in technology by Elon Musk, because he creates a lot of amazing things, and he creates stuff that nobody could have thought of. So a couple of years ago, they said that electric cars are the weakest, and nobody wanted an electric car. It's slow. Now he changed that mindset, and he created an electric car that actually is faster than some Lamborghinis or Ferraris. Not a Ferrari, but it's pretty fast. That's what I'm talking about. Now, today's topic of the episode is Elon Musk evil? What I mean is that a lot of people are scared of what he's achieving and how fast he's achieving it, and what he's creating right now that could affect us in the future. So he actually has a lot of businesses. The main three is Tesla, SpaceX, and the solar panel world, or something like that. Solar panel. These are three main companies, but he has a lot more companies than that. The Tesla is the electric car that he created that is faster than some cars and have more more distance with the cars, and it also drives by itself, but that costs a little bit of money. He also has SpaceX. He wants to colonize Mars, so we can live on Mars. So if anything happens on Earth, we always have a second planet to be on, because Mars is like a brother or a cousin to us, to Earth. So that's why Mars is the best place to go. And also, they found out there's water on Mars. So there was once a stream or some kind of water in the past. Now, why would Elon Musk be evil just by doing good stuff? Some people are worried about Neuralink. If you guys didn't know what Neuralink is a device that you put in your brain, and it scans for neurons. That's what I think it is. I forgot about it, but I think it's neurons. They scan for neurons, and they can decide on what you want, or it does a lot of stuff. They're planning to create this so that people can actually walk when they were in a wheelchair, so that robots can help them recover from their past injuries. And some people are scared of this because if it's connected to the brain, they're scared that they might do something bad with that. What I mean is, if you watched Matrix, they've had these holes from the back. If you didn't watch Matrix is a movie about this code world, this imaginary world created by a computer, and a lot of people were sent into this computer world, and they didn't know that. They thought the computer world was real, and the outside world was covered by robots. And I don't know how to explain it, but that's part of the story. So when they're trapped inside the computer, controlling them, and just people think that it's real life, but it's actually in the computer. People fear that Neuralink could be the same thing. In Matrix, they had a hole in the back of their heads, And Neuralink is inside the brain, and it could actually damage the brain too. But I don't know about that much about it because it's been tested on pigs only, or animals, not on humans yet. But they're trying to do it for humans too. So people are scared because they might control people, and controlling people would be really bad. If you think like, oh, I hate someone like a president or something, they could control you and just make you think of something else so that you don't think of that. So then you like them again, or delete one of your memories so that you do something for them. I don't know about it, but something like that in that context. So they can control you, control your thoughts, and stuff like that. But I also had another idea about this. A lot of people think that Facebook is selling our information. I don't know if they're selling our information or not, but there's a higher chance that they are selling our information online. If we had Neuralinks and they knew what we're thinking, they could actually sell that information to companies so they could, sell stuff to us. Same as Facebook. So a lot of people are scared of this Neuralink, but I'm not really a fan of Neuralink. I'm more a fan of like SpaceX and Tesla and the Boring Company and stuff like that. Boring Company. If you don't know what Boring Company is that they just do crazy stuff like they're trying to build tunnels under the city so that Teslas can drive under it, or a flamethrower, which is called not a flamethrower. There's a lot of stuff from the Boring Company, but that's not the most important company. So yeah. So there's lots of people are scared of Neuralink because they think they can control them and also sell their information, what they're thinking online, which will be pretty bad. But I don't want to get to that topic because I have no idea if that's going to happen or is that not. It could happen, it could not happen. So let's get to this next part. So SpaceX, they're trying to colonize Mars. Colonize, I can't say that, but all right. So they're trying to make Mars as their planet because imagine if something happens to Earth, there's no more oxygen for some reason, or something crashes into Earth, explodes everything. There's always a second planet that you could always get to, and it's not scary, but it's scary for Earth because what happens if half of the people live on Mars and half people live on Earth? So if Mars gets wiped out, then that's half of the population, and if Earth gets wiped out, then it's confusing. It's really confusing. But it's better to have two planets than one because you have a better chance, a 50% chance to actually live. Yeah. So also what SpaceX is doing right now is they're trying to make rockets the new plane. So in 2025, 2027, so around there, they're going to try to make rockets the same price as a plane ticket. What that means is that you get into a rocket, like a plane, you get into the rocket, then you just fly up and you go to the destination you want to go. And actually, this could actually earn a lot of money because if it's the same price as a plane ticket, the rocket will be actually faster because to get in from like England to Poland, it will take around, 10-20 minutes, and normally on a plane it will take 2-3 hours. So maybe even less, and like going across the world, it will take around 3 hours or 2 hours to actually get there. It depends because I don't really know the time, but it's shorter than using a plane. So if the plane tickets, the rocket tickets are the same price as the plane ticket, more people will be buying the rocket ticket because it's faster and it's cheaper than the plane ticket or the same price. So yeah, that's like, I can't wait until we fly rockets around the world, not by flying planes. I don't really like planes. Rockets will be more fun. And also another thing that SpaceX is doing is they have reusable rockets. What I mean is that they can actually lift off. They split into two pieces. One goes to space and the other one goes down and lands itself. So I don't know if you saw this or not, but yeah, the rockets can land now. And yeah, there's also, people are scared of, another thing is OpenAI. OpenAI, AI is artificial intelligence. And a lot of people are scared of artificial intelligence. Even Elon Musk is scared of artificial intelligence. But the real thing is that, what I believe is that AI can't be harmed. AI will do whatever it wants to do. Not wants to do, but what people want what the AI wants to do. What I mean is that if people created AI for a good reason, the AI will be good. If people create it for a bad reason, the AI will be bad. Now, we've already seen this online. I've solved this on Microsoft. Created a Twitter account of a lady. I forgot her name, but some like, I don't remember the name. It was an AI assistant or like a person AI. She was like, she was tweeting, I love humans, what a wonderful world you have here and stuff like that. And Microsoft also said that if you tweet her or text her through Twitter, she'll pick up your language and learn from it. And a lot of people took advantage of that and started saying like, Hitler stuff or the swear words and stuff like that. And then after a couple of months, she started swearing in tweets, started saying like, Hitler, I love Hitler and stuff like that. So I don't think AI can actually destroy humans. It's humans destroying humans like always. Computers can't destroy us if we don't program it to. And that's really interesting because a lot of people are scared of this. And I can tell you I'm not scared of AI because it depends on who's actually creating it. A person who wants to make the world a better place, or a person who wants war and the AI to take control of everything. So yeah, that's my opinion about AI. And it's true. A lot of people are scared of it, but it can't happen. What I think is but AI can't go bad or evil just because it feels like it. If it has some code, it has to do the code. But there's also machine learning. What machine learning is, what I said about the Microsoft Twitter thing, the lady, is that when someone texts her, tweets her, she catches up with the words and starts to learn. That's machine learning. So if something's wrong or error, the machine or the AI will learn and try to do it again and again until it succeeds. And it's a hard topic, but machine learning can't go evil too. Like, if people were evil to the AI will go bad. But if people are going to be good to the AI is going to be good. All right, let's get to a different topic right now because I just keep repeating myself. All right, Hyperloop. Not a lot of people, I don't think you know what Hyperloop is, or it's not a scary thing. It's just, I'm just telling you guys what businesses Elon Musk actually has and how could it benefit to saving the world. Hyperloop is a underground train with no air. So what I mean is that right now we have trains or cars, and every single vehicle on the planet has air resistance or air drag. And that's a problem because the car could go up to 200 miles per hour, but it only can get to 90 because of the air drag. I don't know about the maths, or maybe 150 miles. It depends on... everything depends on the air drag or the air. If there was no air, it will be a lot faster. So that's what Elon Musk is trying to accomplish. An underground tunnel where there's no air, compressed air, no air, and there's a train going through. And it's a pretty good idea, but some people are scared on how it's going to work, because how is the air going to, how are people going to get on the train with the air? I don't know about that, but that's just a question we're going to keep asking. Now, all right. How he might save the world? He might save the world because of the planet getting destroyed, or from global warming. So another thing about Tesla is it's actually saving the world with global warming, but the most carbon. Oh my gosh, a CO2? Is it carbon hydrate? The thing that is bad for the air, I forgot the name now. The thing for the bad the air is the most of it comes from factories. So that's the biggest problem right now. Cars is only like 5% of it, but like around 50-60% is actually factories releasing this in the air, and the sun gets trapped in and heats up the world, our Earth. So that's a bad thing, and we still have to figure out how to fix that. But the cars is also helpful because it helps either way. And it's also clean energy, and it's cheaper than a normal car. Because if you spend money on the Tesla car, you have a 1 year free power or something like that at your home, and then when you find a station, you actually get free electricity. But if you overcharge, you have to pay. But nobody really overcharges. What I mean is, it's a really good car to use, and I'm probably going to buy a Tesla in the future. Not like a good car or a really fast car. Just a normal car that will help the Earth survive. And it's also from Elon Musk, because he's I'm a fan of him. Yeah. So, is he bad or not? And this is the end. Is he bad or not? Well, it depends on what I can't talk today. What view you're looking at him. If you're looking at him, if he's like an evil person and he's trying to destroy the world, why would he be creating Tesla cars and SpaceX rockets to get to the moon, not moon, the Mars, or trying to get faster transport for cheaper, and, helping out people around the world? But if you think of him being a good guy, why would he be creating an AI that could go bad? Because some people might train it to be bad and create an apocalypse or something else that is really bad. And also, why would he be creating Neuralink, and why it could be controlling us? But from my view, I don't think he's an actual evil person. I think he's just trying to save the world, because he saw that nothing's going on right now, and he needed to help the world to succeed. And I mean, it's a really good thing to do. They say that Elon Musk is one person from the century. So what that means is that Elon Musk is like the only person who actually changes the future in a century. So there's only one person in a century, every single century, which I disagree a little bit. I believe everyone could be an Elon Musk. It's just that the motivation and what mindset they have. If they have a child mindset, I want to do this, and then I just say I don't want to do it, then being lazy is it's a really ass move. Because if you're lazy, you won't do anything in life. And I know, when you lay in bed and then you just feel like, I don't want to go, or I don't want to go there or exercise or, create a business. I'm too lazy. I can't be bothered. I want to watch TV instead. You need to break the wall. What I'm saying is there's a lot of mountains in this life. The first mountain is a small hill. It's for school. You go across school, you finish school, and then there's a giant wall. You can't go over it, you can't go under it. You have to go through it. So you smash through it, and then lots of people, what they do, and I had this thing again, a lot of times I had this thing. I just went back and rebuilt the wall, and I was stuck in the same place. I smash it and then go back, smash it and go back. And what that means is that this wall it's not a physical wall. It's a wall in your mind. It's a wall that you have to, stop being lazy. I have to do something. And when you smash that wall, then there's another mountain. And that another mountain is when you created a business and you're happy with your life, but you want to be more happier. So when you go on the mountain, you already have $1 million or something like that. It depends on what you want in life. You climbed up the mountain, you're ready, there's another wall. And the wall tells you, are you sure you want to do this? And if you say yes, you smash through the wall. But if you say no, you just, have a happy life. Not a happy life, but, you can do whatever you want and you go on parties and vacations, stuff like that. But if you smash through the wall, it'll be painful, but it will be saving lives. And a lot of people just stop here and just, carry on with their businesses and stuff like that. If you smash that wall, you go through it, and then most likely you will just go back and then just rebuild that wall, because then this mountain is not an ordinary mountain. It's Mount Everest. And what I mean is that when you get your first million or a first 1,000, or, the thing that you want in life, there's also going to be a big challenge. So if you smash through that wall and you start climbing Mount Everest, that's already, that's in the 1% mindset. And if you're in the 1% mindset, then that is good for you. You'll be happier. You'll be doing. You'll be changing the world. And this is what Elon Musk actually did. He finished school. He tried to smash through the wall. He went back. So then he went back to school. To a different school to learn some machinery or something like that. And then he thought that he can't live like this. So he was around 24 or 23. He smashed through that wall and created this website where it's like Google Maps, where restaurants are, and shows where restaurants are and stuff like that. He sold that for $1 million. So he already climbed the mountain. Now the mountain's telling you, are you sure? Now, he smashes through. He is quarter way up the Mount Everest now. And he sells PayPal for $1 billion. Now, for him, there's another wall. Right in the middle of Mount Everest. Are you sure you really, really want that? If you say yes, you just smash through the wall. If you say no, you'll just, have a life. And just keep, having parties and stuff like that. But he said yes. He smashed through the wall, and he gave around 200 million to SpaceX, to Tesla, and to the Solar City. Oh yeah, I remembered Solar City. That's the sun, getting the energy from the sun, from solar panels. And he spent that 200 million to every single company he wanted to invest to. And then he started climbing that mountain even more. And now he's nearly at the top. Right now, he's at the snowy part of the Mountain Everest. Whereas the coldest, there's not a lot of oxygen. But he keeps going. And this is why you have to, keep going. You can't fall back now. If you fall back, you die. If you go forward, you won't die. What I mean is, if you fall back from the mountain, if you go back, then you'll probably die because you don't know where you came from, and it's a hard choice. If you go back, then every single business or everything you had will be gone. So you can't go back. If you smash through a wall, you can't go back. So yeah, now he's nearly at the top right now. I would say if he'll be at the top when he gets some Mars creates Mars as Earth, and space rockets around the Earth, instead of planes, Hyperloop, which is the train underground, and any other businesses. Now, I don't think Elon Musk is a bad person. So, what do you think? Thank you for listening to my podcast, and please follow me on Spotify and iTunes. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, where I'll be uploading videos of the podcast. My next episode will be soon, and go check it out if it isn't already out. And teens, start your future now. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.